want to come back around to the front of the vehicle to kind of show you one of the main changes from last year's model to this year's model.
Okay.
So Lincoln has changed the front grille. The front grille is now the Lincoln Star signature. That's what that represents.
That's beautiful.
You're going to start to see this in more Lincolns going forward. Eventually, the entire fleet is going to have the Lincoln Star grille on it.
Okay.
So we're very excited about that. So really, the one thing about Lincoln is it's American luxury. And so that's what I like to tell people when they ask, what's different about Lincoln compared to all the other brands? This is American luxury at a value price. So let's take a look and so I can show you exactly what I'm talking about.
Absolutely. I'm going to follow you, sir. Now, is it true that every Lincoln comes with leather?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Every Lincoln, regardless of the model or the trim level, is going to come with leather. Just about every Lincoln is going to come with heated seats. And I want you to think about that, because when you look at some of our competitors, for example, Mercedes, heated and cooled seats is an option. It's not something that comes standard.
Mercedes-Benz doesn't have standard heated and cooled seats, yet Lincoln, that's something you can expect. So carry on with what you were saying.
Awesome. Yeah, that's right, Melissa. So Lincoln Luxury. Let's take a look at what Lincoln Luxury really means when we look at the inside of this vehicle.
Okay, if you're going to make me.
Yeah, go ahead and sit down. So we want you to have the feel of you being in a cockpit, like you're ready to take off.
Wow, this is beautiful.
Okay? So some of the things that I want to point out, when you look at the control panel there in the center.
Okay.
Technology is an ever-present element in all of our lives. Recognizing this, our designers took a driver-focused approach when creating a central control panel. This exploration results in the intuitive placement of mechanical knobs, buttons, as well as the repositioning of media ports and electrical outlets. So you have a lot of access to power for your media. You have a lot of access to hidden compartments. So everything is not exposed as it has to be.
I gotta tell you, James, as a consumer, like I'm sitting in here, and so you guys can see, I'm sitting in the car. If I'm driving.
Sure.
What I love about this control panel is there's really very little doing with my wrist here.
Right.
It's very easy to use. I love this design.
Yeah, and that was part of the focus, because when you think about it, with this vehicle, you've got 3 ways to operate the system. You can use the control panel, which is the typical way that everybody's used to.
Yeah.
You can use a voice function even on the steering wheel. And a lot of commands you can just give by voice, and the vehicle will make the adjustment for you. For example, changing the temperature.
So if I had the car completely turned on, I could press the little voice button and tell it what channel radio station go to?
That's exactly right. You could change the radio station by voice. You can change the heat or air controls in the car by voice. You can even ask it for navigation directions by voice.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Very good.
Now what about the drive?
Yeah.
So driving is fun and convenient. Tell me what the suspension feels like, because what I like about my car is how smooth it is.
What I want to share with you is what we call Lincoln Drive Control. So essentially it's the Lincoln brand's focus on ensuring that this ride is as smooth as possible and as comfortable as possible. So what is Lincoln Drive Control? This MKZ offers adaptive suspension powered by continuously controlled damping. That measures suspension, body movement, steering, braking within milliseconds. The system can adjust that suspension damping to help keep your vehicle smoothly on track.
Wow.
So essentially it's going to ensure that you have a nice, comfortable, smooth ride regardless of what terrain you're on. And you can even change your drive mode from comfort to sport to normal. So a lot of different options that really make this car a lot of fun.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, I appreciate the walk around on the new MKZ. This is definitely a beautiful car. I'm jealous of whoever's going to win this door prize. Again, it's a Lincoln date night. 24 hours with a brand new Lincoln and a $100 gift certificate for dinner.
That's right.
So again, this is James Pittman. He's at Angela Krause Ford Lincoln. He is the Lincoln ambassador, and they are at 1575 Mansell Road in Alpharetta. If you're in the market for a new Lincoln, used Lincoln, or a Ford, contact James Pittman.
Yeah, contact me at 404-376-9125. Come down and see me. I'd love to show you in person. Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you, James.
Okay.